This is Us Explained, Season 1, Episode 11, The Right Thing to Do. Past and present run as parallel arguments. In the flashback, Jack and Rebecca Pearson, young couple about to become parents of triplets, are broke and out of options. In the present, their 3 children are each dealing with something hard. Kate's boyfriend Toby is in a hospital bed after a cardiac arrest. Randall is confronting his terminally ill biological father, William. And Kevin is an actor who has to choose between what's right and what he actually wants.
2 timelines running alongside each other. In the past, Jack and Rebecca have just found out they're having triplets. They went into a routine appointment and came out with a completely different life. Their apartment can't hold a family that size. The money isn't close, and none of the obvious options are clean.
Rebecca's mother has strong opinions about Jack's ability to provide. The triplets news lands as a verdict on whether he was ever the right pick. But buried in the criticism is a real offer to take the family in. And Rebecca, who usually pushes back on her mother, is genuinely open to it.
Jack tries to solve it himself first. He goes to his boss and asks for a raise. Gets bumped about 10%. Still nowhere near what 3 babies need. Which leaves one option he really doesn't want.
His father.
Right. The episode's opening flashback establishes who Jack's father is. Abusive, contemptuous. The man Jack spent his whole adult life escaping. Walking back in costs something. And the way he gets the money is what stays with you. He tells his father it's for gambling, using the man's lowest opinion of him as the lever.
Calculated submission. He becomes what his father always said he was in order to walk out with what his family needs. Sells the Chevelle, pools it with savings and a deal on the fixer-upper, and buys the house. Takes Rebecca there that night.
Is Rebecca convinced? The place needs months of work.
She can see it from there. That's the scene.
Present day opens on Toby in the hospital, morning after the cardiac arrest that ended last episode. Not technically a heart attack. It's a small structural defect between 2 heart chambers that cause the arrhythmia, and surgery can fix it permanently.
Toby refuses. Kate doesn't accept that.
Right, she pushes back hard. Choosing medication over surgery just means living with the risk indefinitely. He agrees, and right before they wheel him into the OR, he tells Kate he loves her for the first time.
She doesn't say it back, doesn't want it to sound like a goodbye. Surgery goes fine, and when he wakes up, she says it and proposes. First time she said that to anyone outside her family, which reframes the whole arc. The breakup, the reconciliation, the collapse.
Meanwhile, the 3 siblings end up in the waiting room together while Toby's in surgery. Kevin mentions Olivia is back, which becomes the distraction Kate needed. The 3 of them do their thing, dark humor and all. Then Randall.
Randall's been off since William started spending all his time with Jesse. Beth helps him get his bearings. Not what he fears, just a dimension of his father he wasn't prepared for, and tells him to actually try with Jesse. Does he?
He does, awkwardly. But the real moment is when Randall corners William directly, accuses him of pulling away, the missed dinners. And William tells him the truth. The cancer's moving faster, the chemo stopped working, and he and Jesse have been visiting nursing homes.
William was going to quietly remove himself to spare Randall's family the weight of watching him decline. It's the same logic the show keeps pulling apart. Protect the people you love by disappearing before you become the problem. And Randall has heard enough of it.
Exactly. This is your home. You die here. William asks to stop the chemo. Randall says okay and holds him.
Olivia turns up transformed. She did ayahuasca with a shaman, howled at the moon in Kansas, fished with lobstermen in Maine. She wants Kevin back, and she wants the lead role. The director immediately wants her too.
Kevin takes his time, then keeps Sloane in both the play and the relationship. What he tells Olivia is the episode's own title, said directly. Sometimes you do the right thing, even when it isn't what you want. He's essentially telling her she was the thing he wanted.
4 storylines, same question. Jack at his father's door, William trying to vanish quietly, Toby going under terrified, Kevin choosing right over what he wanted. The episode doesn't hide its theme, but the costs are specific enough to each person that it earns it.
William stops chemo. The decline is active, not managed. Kate and Toby are engaged in a hospital room. Kevin chose Sloane. He told Olivia it wasn't what he wanted,
you.